Hello and welcome. I am Dr. Anil Joshi. Welcomes you to my series. Lot of people think that toll is introduced in recent days, and the toll plazas is a recent invention. Believe it, we are going to go to Hampi today and find out a largest world's trading center, how it had a something like a toll plaza. That time it was called as Talarigatta Gate, and how it was looking and how the administration was done. So let's go to Hampi for finding it, and let's see how they are executing it and how the tolls was collected. Now basically we have to know a geographical situation of Hampi. Hello and welcome. We are meeting again in Hampi. Hampi is very important, not only from those who follow religion, but also for those who follow history, and for also those who want to know why India was called as the most prosperous country in the world, why Vijayanagar was called as the richest town, richer than Rome at its time, that is in 15th century. So for that it has to meet certain criteria. It has to have a biggest trading center. It was the biggest trading center in Asia as far as horses, diamonds, gold, silver are concerned. Not only that, it was also a biggest market for the weapons, then also for those who want to sell their horses, then camels. Believe it, camel I said. Even camels were sold here, and the city was so prosperous that it had a supermarket of diamonds, silver and gold separately, horse market separately. So also a market of pan supari, that was also a separate big market having stalls, hundreds of stalls were there. Now all these things were attracting many foreign visitors. Is it that the only place for trading? No, it was also a historical place. A lot of events mentioned in Puranas and Ramayanas have occurred here. This was a Kishkinda in Puranas. In Ramayana, it was the birthplace of Lord Hanumana. It was a kingdom of Vali and Sugriva's, and Prabhu Ramachandra has stayed here while going to Sri Lanka for a couple of days. He has worshipped here Shiva, whose temple is still there, and also there are many other architectural, iconological, temple designing point of view, like a Vithala temple which has got a musical pillar. Here there are plates which can sing. After Vithala temple, you can also see big Gopuram that was there in the Hampi. Big Gopuram, singing pillars of Vithala, and also royal enclosures. Now royal enclosures means it was a king's palace and a place for activity at that time. You can see ruins, but that can give you how much gorgeous it would have been. We have heard of stories of Tenali Ram and Krishna Dev Raya, which has occurred here. Now here there are big elephant stables, which means that they have large number of elephants with them. They were having processions of horses, elephants there in front of stable. Then they have a large zanana, which was including a lotus palace. Then also there is Queen's Bath, summer palaces. Their queens were staying absolutely in comfort. And what kings were doing? Every day morning they were going for a war exercises. That was in front of elephant stable, where they had teachers right from Mongolia. So they are learning all arts of war here. And you can also see certain pushpakaranis, that is wells, the designing of which is at such a geometry and with such a preciseness that you will be just stunned looking at it. And believe it, it was constructed in a very short time. Go anywhere in the town, you will find a Gopuram of Virupaksha temple. Go anywhere in town, you will see hills of the Matunga hills, then Hanuman birthplace, that is Anjanadri hills. So also many temples, many supermarkets. So do visit Hampi after a brief idea. Main aim of our series is to give you a brief idea about multiple monuments. However, that is not possible to cover in one lecture. Therefore, We have got multiple lectures. Stay tuned to us, see our multiple videos, subscribe to us and enjoy the wealth of knowledge and know why India was the most powerful, why Vijayanagara Samrajya was most powerful, why it was the largest supermarket, why it was attracting tourists all throughout, and what was the technological advances. Let's get going to each topic. Hampi is surrounded by all sides by mountains having large stones, so it was really difficult to come across them when there was big forest, big stones and not good ways for outside travelers to come. So only way they can come inside was the main gate, which was towards the river side. So they were coming from this gate, and this gate was called Talarigatta gate. Now there is a toll plaza here, and there was a office where the toll was collected. But there is one good thing I want to tell you. In case if there are any disputes, the temple was to take the responsibility. There were the not exactly courts, but the officers who were ready to listen to them. If they could not satisfied with them, the travelers or the those who were bringing goods to the India, merchants can go to king. That was the next court. So there were multiple such facilities available at that time. It was a biggest market in the world as far as gold, diamond, silver, horses are concerned, and people all over the world were trading in this area. How we know is from the sculptures. There are sculptures available which shows you the carvings, which shows you that the people were coming all over the world and they were trading here, and they were finding it one of the safest place for trading, for this responsibility taken by king. As far as there will be law and order, there will be proper communication, there will be proper market. Believe me, the horse market had more than 800 stalls. So that was the largest market and the most important market. Following that, the gold and silver market, supermarket you can call, in front of Virupaksha temple had more than 400 stalls like structures, which easily one can visit them today and find out ruins of it. But it will tell you how big the market was, and looking at the sculptures you will know people were coming all over the world, let it be China, South Africa, Mongolia or other countries. Everybody was coming here. The horses trading was there, gold diamond trading was there, and it was a supermarket. So if so much trading is going on, there has to be a social security, there has to be law and order, and there has to be a toll collection for all that thing. Now Talarigatta was one of the main entrance point into the urban center of the capital from the river side. The main road to Talarigatta, the Coracle ferry point near the suspension bridge from Kamalapura passes through these arched structures. This largely damaged structure will maintain its original intent as a gateway and a main gateway to the supermarket. At present, there are ruins of it, but they will give you a definitely gorgeousness of it. It is possible to reach the top area of this gateway from where the traces of the extending fortifications are visible. Talarigatta means toll gate. Possibly that would have been its original intent. The main road to Talarigatta, that is the Coracle ferry point near the suspension bridge, is near, but what way we had taken is from the other side. We also went to a mountain and from there we came down, that is Mulyavat Raghunatha temple way, and I will show you the way right from the Mulyavat Raghunatha temple till the Toari Gate and then towards the Vithala temple. Considering the strategic location of Talarigatta, it is served as a major toll collection point. Possibly that's the presumption, and from the inscriptions, the rock structure has only one way entrance in a single direction, which obviously means that The only way to reach the Vithala temple complex was via this route, and surprisingly, except for toll, which is no longer collected, we still have to pass this gate. There is no other way. Of course, we mean a proper way. Now, this Malyavanta Raghunatha temple is next to it. We went to this Talari Gate from Malyavanta Raghunatha temple. So, I am going to show you just how beautiful the rocks were. The beauty of rocks, the beauty of plants. The main plantation is that of coconut and banana. Once you go to Malyavanta Raghunatha hill, you can see all around. You can excellently visit Hampi by surrounding it. So you must go there, and this is the way we are coming down from the Malyavanta Raghunatha temple towards the Toari Gate. There are some remnants, might be old temples there, we don't know, but the structures are still seen. Balancing rock especially attracted my mind. Can we put in this area such stones? No, they will fall down. But they are there since not 1 or 2 years, since many hundred years. Of course, it's one of a good photographic site. Nice road, a beautiful stone. Now I'm calling it beautiful stone. Now one of the stone in the river looks like an elephant and a baby elephant. So even the stones have beauty here. They are worth observing. This is the way towards the Toari Gate. People were coming all throughout. Now here comes the toll naka, that is a toll plaza. The board is there. It is protected from all sides except there is one way, and there are some remnants. Talarigatta Gate. The heat of Hampi is absolutely horrible. At 10 o'clock also it is so hot in November that you really feel it. Now this is a Talarigatta Gate. Only one way to pass. Either you are coming from riverside or otherwise all mountains throughout. They are protecting the capital city. The merchants want to come with their goods to sell, also to buy, has to pass this way. And there is a small Hanuman temple. This concept we see fairly recent, that Hanuman temple is at the border of the town, what is called as Veshi Vatsa Maruti. So it is a routine concept in many of the villages that Hanuman temple is at the border. It is said that it protects you from all bad evils and bad habits. They are checked at border. Now there are some temples. Temples are everywhere in Hampi, wherever you go. Whether they are ruined, they are partially ruined, or they still says they were beautiful once upon a time. Though today they are ruined, but you can imagine their prosperity. With that, we are coming to end of this lecture. I had told you how important was the toll collection in once upon a time, how it was collected, and how sincere were the merchants who were giving toll for taking goods inside as well as away, and they were protected by the king, by their soldiers, by their justice. They had different courts over there. We are going to have a different videos on all of these. Do watch to it. Thank you. Goodbye. And this is Dr. Anil Joshi saying you goodbye till we meet next time.